Well, good morning again. Jesus is still Lord. Yes, sir, that word works. It's designed to set you free. Now, I've been talking to you about being snared by your words. But let me share this with you. You need to guard your mouth because it can hurt other people or help other people. And I'm going to give you two biblical examples of that. Now, in the book of Numbers, I believe it was, God sent out 12 spies. You remember the story. 2 of them came back and said, we are well able. But 10 of them said, that's a bad land. We can't go in there. We saw giants over there. And this is what the Bible said. They caused our heart to melt. The children of Israel said that. When they came back and gave us that bad report, that we couldn't go in, that there was giants in the land, it caused our heart to melt. So when you say things that's not in line with the Word of God, or, let me put it another way, they gave an evil report, that's what the Bible calls it, and the evil report was contrary to what God had promised. So God promised you a good life, and when you give something contrary to that, it's an evil report, and it caused their hearts to melt. Now, let me give you a positive story. Do you remember Rahab that was over behind Jericho? And she said, look, we've heard what God has done for you. And it caused our hearts to melt because we knew that we were about to be given over to the hand of God because of all the good things we've heard. So what you say to somebody can encourage them, or it can discourage them. In fact, I talked to a friend of mine up in Michigan today, and when I did, he gave me a good report. He said something really great about what God had been doing in their ministry and their church, and it made me feel good. And I said, brother, thank you so much for sharing that with me because it encouraged me. Now, sometimes, even in the past, I talked to him a time or two, but you can talk to somebody and all they got to say is bad stuff. You know, how the devil's beating up on them or how the word is not working for them. Well, when you do that, then you are discouraging them or causing their heart to melt that God can't do what he said he could do. It's real important, not only for you, but it's real important for everything around you that you start speaking what the Word says rather than what the circumstances are. I want to say that again. You're controlled by your words, but your words also influence other people, good or bad. That's why you need to talk what the promises of God are and tell people what God's got to say about it rather than go around talking contrary to the will of God or bringing up an evil report. I'm going to get real close. An evil report, which is something other than the Word of God. I don't care how you feel, you're healed by the stripes of Jesus. I don't care what your bank account says, wealth and riches are in your house. Begin to say what the Word says. It'll change your circumstances, and it will influence other people as well. So until I'm with you tomorrow, I want you to remember all day long, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.